Well, it's never too late to say I do, at least for a couple in Charlottesville in their 80s. Today, the two got married in front of friends and family. NBC 29's Molly Balkenbush tells us their love story.
Charlotte and Albert, or Char and Al as they call each other, met at Iowa State in the 50s. Today, the two tied the knot after rekindling decades after they first met.
We're not getting any younger, and there isn't a lot of time.
That's why Albert and Charlotte decided they were not wasting any more time apart. Friday, after a morning at the beauty shop, Charlotte prepared to walk down the aisle with the man she took to her sorority dance in the 1950s. Family and friends watched the first ever wedding ceremony at the Colonnades, a senior independent living community in Charlottesville. The two lost touch in college and rekindled their love last summer. Albert says the University of Iowa Alumni Association called, asking for a donation. He agreed if they would do him a favor in return, put him in touch with Charlotte. Charlotte, who was living in Chicago, called Albert, and they spent the summer talking on the phone. The government shut down just as Charlotte was taking a trip to Washington, D.C. to go sightseeing, a shutdown that worked in Albert's favor.
Not much point in going sightseeing in Washington if the city's closed. She came down here.
When Charlotte's trip came to an end, Albert realized he didn't want her to leave. He says he couldn't wait another 60 years to see her again. When he proposed to Charlotte, she sold her Chicago home and moved to the Colonnades. Why does Al mean so much to
you? Maybe I don't.
The couple with a sense of humor couldn't be happier they ended up together.
For richer, for poor.
For better or for worse.
To love and to cherish.
Isn't that nice, good Midwestern friendly?
As spoken at their wedding, their love story is an unexpected grace.
He's a romantic. He says such nice things, and he seems concerned about everybody.
And I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Albert and Charlotte Bottom.
The newlyweds say they won't be taking a honeymoon trip. They're just looking forward to spending time together in Charlottesville. The Bottoms say their wedding day was everything they could have imagined.
That was NBC 29's Molly Balkenbush reporting.